Record. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm guessing some of you have some knowledge in forex trading already. Like you're not a complete beginner. You understand. You don't need to understand, but you know what structures, liquidities, and everything is. So I sent the course outline to the group, and if you notice in all the course outlines I sent, I ended everything with key level with top-down analysis because top-down analysis is the backbone. Knowing the direction is the backbone of what I trade. Most of the time I lose trades. It's not because of I didn't do or the market was wrong or anything. The market is never even wrong. It's simply because of the direction I was on was wrong. So knowing the direction is very valuable. Because now on this gold trade, a lot of people were selling and then it didn't work out. And some other trades too, a lot of people were buying, it didn't work out. So knowing the direction is very important. And that is why I talk about top-down analysis in almost all the whole course I gave in the course outline. So our first topic of today is key levels. Before we go to structure, let's talk about key levels and how we use them in the market. So, what are key levels? Key levels are places in the market where price reacts from. Where price reacts from. There are places in the market where price reacts from. There are levels in the market where price reacts from. For instance, let's say this rectangle here, right? Let's say it's a key level. And if I say key level are places where price reacts from, that would mean if price comes here, we should see some reactions. No matter how little, we should see some reactions, maybe to a new high. If price comes here, we can see a reaction to maybe not a new high, just here. Price comes here, we see a reaction. Even if price breaks it, if price comes back here again, we can see a reaction. You get so it's basically places in the market where we see reactions, where price tends to react from. That's what key levels are. And three types of um we have three types of key levels. We have the A-shaped key level, we have the V-shaped key level, and we have the open close key level, the OC, the open close key level. Now, A-shaped key level it's in the name. I call it A-shaped key level because it looks like an A shape. I call it V-shaped key levels because it looks like a V shape. And then what's the last one, open close? Okay, we'll come to the last one later. Let's first talk about the two ones. But let me just draw the last one here. Good. So now A-shaped key levels and V-shaped key levels, they are key levels that looks like this. And how do you identify them? On candlestick now, let me draw it on the candlestick, how you might see them on a candlestick. On a candlestick, you might see something like this. But I'll show you an easy way to identify them. But let's start with candlesticks. You might see something like this, like a candle. This candle, the first one, is a bit smaller, then the second one is bigger. And then this low, the lows of the candle, is your key level. So now, this thing like this is giving what V-shaped key level. So that means here too, the low of this thing is your what? Is your key level. So you know that this key level is meant for buying. Why? Because this key level is on the low part of the candle. And when you want to buy something, say in a marketplace or anywhere where you want to buy something, you'd mostly want to buy it at the lowest price possible. If you want to buy an apple now, and this is the price range, and right here in this price range, an apple is 100,000 naira, and right here, an apple is 50,000 naira. Right here, an apple is 20,000 naira, and right here, an apple is 2,000 naira. Where would you want to buy it from? Obviously, you want to buy it at a discounted price, the 2,000 naira. So the low one, the key level that has to do with the one that the shape that the key level is low is used for your buying, because that's where you'd most likely want to buy an apple from. I'm using an apple as an illustration. So when price trades towards your key level, your V-shaped key level, you know that this is meant for buying, and then you take your buy from here. So now the other one, which is the A-shaped key level, would be the opposite of the key-shaped key level. It would be for sell, which means the first one will be here, and then the next candle would be would like fall down, would gap it. It will gap it exactly. The next candle will gap it. This one gapped it above, and this one will gap it below. You see as it shoots down, and then the top of these candles would be your key level. Exactly. So now this is now giving what like this. This is giving an A-shaped key level. Sorry. This is giving an A-shaped key level. And this A-shaped key level, since the key level is on the high side, the top side, you know that what it's used for selling. Same illustration as an apple. If you want to now sell your apple, again, this is the price range. And let's say here again, remember here in the buying place, this low place is 2K. This place is how much? This place was 50K. Sorry, this place was 20K. This place was 50K, and this place was 100K. So now, if you want to sell your apple, where would you sell it? You'd want to sell it at this high point. Because of why? Because that is the most expensive place. That's where you get your gain. So even if you bought an apple of 2K and you sell it for 100K, you'd get a, I'm not good at math, but 100K minus 2K, that's the gain you will get. So obviously, when price trades here, and then price hits your sell place, this is where you can most likely sell your apple from. So this is the sell key. This is the sell key level. The A shapes are used for selling, which is this high place, while the V shapes are used for buying. While the V shapes are used for buying. Okay. While the V shapes are used for buying. Good. So now let's look into the charts to see if how we can find A shapes and V shapes. Then we'll come to talk about the open close, the OCL. So let's look for charts for A shape and V shape. Okay, here now, what can we see? We can see an A shape key level. Let me start from here, which is what? This level here. Sorry, a V-shaped key level, which is this level here. Why? You see the first candle here, and you see how the second candle went above it. And now I told you the bottoms of it is what? The key level. So you can see when price traded towards the key level, it entered deep into drawdown, but then at the end of the day, what happened? It rejected up as a wick and then bought up. So this is a V-shaped key level. Let's look at daily. I think I'll find them better at daily. Let me use a pair because gold has been looking at all-time highs. You might not see them well on gold. Okay, look at this now. This is on Euro USD. This is daily on Euro USD, guys. This one now is what? This one is a what? A V, an A-shaped key level rather. Because you see the two candles together, although this one didn't bullish. Look at the line charts. Okay, let's just use the line chart. The line chart is better instead of explaining everything. So now, remember what I told you guys, A shape and V shape, A shape and V shape. If you look at this now, what is this? An A shape. So yes, line charts are how you find your key level. Let me just give you people the main juice now. Line charts is your key level. That's how you find your key levels. What is this now? This is an A-shaped key level. Why? You can see how we went up and down. So it looks like an A shape. All you have to do is just draw the middle line here. And this is your what? If you draw the middle line, this is what? This is an A, right? Also, again, you see this line here, this down and then up. You see this bottom. What's this bottom giving? V shape, right? Exactly. So all these things are key levels. Now see, let me mark all these pointy edges. All of them are the key levels. If I mark all of them now, you would see. Mark this here. Mark this here. All these pointy places. Mark this here. You see all this pointy place? This pointy place like this that got rejected. You see all this place? Good. Let's look at it now on the main candle. Exactly. Now look at it on the main candle. You see the A-shaped key level on line chart? You see it looks like an A. When I come to the normal chart now, you can see that price tapped it with a rejection. This was yesterday candle. This was Monday. Price tapped it with a rejection. And this Tuesday, you see how it sold down to carry somebody's $24 million. You see how it sold down, right? Exactly. Look at this now, a V-shaped key level. Normal. If you want to draw this thing now, it looks like a V like this, then up. Like, I don't know how to draw it for you. Like this, and then up like this. You see, it kind of looks like a V. And then let me show you again on the line chart. You see it on the line chart is a V, right? A V-shaped key level. Now see the reactions of price. You see how price tapped it first with a wick. It tapped it again with a wick. And then what now happened? The final wick, it tapped it, went deep down, rejected upwards again, showing bullish momentum, and then kept on buying. So you see what I told you? V shapes are for buying. It touched this V shape and it bought up. A shapes are for selling. It touched this A shape and it sold down again. Can you see the magic? Look at this now. This is a V shape. You see when this candle touched it, it sold down. This candle now broke it with bodies. There's what we call bodies and rejection, but that's not for today. Today is for identifying key levels. And then as we go further, we'll talk about bodies and rejections. So now you see there's a rejection. You see this candle rejected it with wick, this red candle. If I check the line chart now, what can you see? You can see this is a what? This is an A-shaped key level. This was an A-shaped key level because of this here and here. A shape. And what did I say? A shapes are used for selling. But now what happened? Price tapped here and sold down. Price now tapped here again and it didn't sell, it broke it. So that means you know that this A shape that was meant to be used for selling, when it gets disrespected by a body, it will now be used for the opposite, which is what? Buying. So you see when price tapped here, price shot up immediately. Let's look for that key levels. Look at this now. Like I told you, A shapes are used for selling. Okay, this one didn't touch it, sadly. That one didn't touch it. That one didn't touch it. Let's see if we can find some more A shapes. Let's see if we can find some more A shapes. There are A shapes almost everywhere that you see the rejections from. Look at this. This is a V shape. This is the low of it. And you see when price tapped it with this daily time frame, you see when price tapped it, it's rejected with a week, and then now started buying. So you see the rejections, like I told you, key levels are levels where price reacts from, rejects from. Weeks are signs of reactions and rejections. So you see when price tapped it, it just rejected up, right? Let me show you the line chart. On the line chart, what is this? A V shape, right? You see it's V like this, boom, used for buying. And you can see it bought here on the daily. This was one day he bought, second day he bought, third day he bought, fourth day he bought. So imagine catching 5 buy trades. You already know that for this day, what price wants to do is to be buying. So that day when everybody is looking for sales and buys, no, you just caught this buy, you caught this buy, you caught this buy. You now have 3 trades of profitable buys. You've passed your profit accounts now with just that. So that is about V shapes and A shape. Okay, before we now enter open close, you guys should on your mic. Do you have any questions about V shapes and A shapes? Key levels. Who has any questions about A shape and V shape key levels?
I don't have any
Anyone?
questions. Okay.
Wait,
Thanks.
I couldn't hear
Okay.
you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, these key levels, is it basically what you're trying to explain, if I'm correct, is it basically two opposite candles opening at the same level?
Yes, you can say it like that. Two opposite candles opening at the same level. But there is also an open close key level, which is not two opposite candles. That's why I wouldn't say it's two opposite candles. You can say A shape and V shape are two opposite candles opening at the same level, yes. But open close is different. That's why. That's why I didn't use that theory of saying it, because open close key level is quite different from two candles opening at the same place.
Okay, thank you.
But you can say V shape and A shape key level. Yes, they are two opposite candles opening at the same pricing level.
Thank you.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Does anyone else have any question on A shape and V shape key level? Okay. I think that has no more questions. So let's go to open close key levels now. What are open close key levels? Open close key levels are key levels that are the same candles created consecutively, kissing each other. Yes, exactly. Let me use it like that. There are two candles that are created, they are the same. If this candle is red, this candle is red too. So they are created consecutively. The top and the bottom are both kissing each other's. These are open close. Why? Because this is where the open candle came. This is where the closing candle came. This is where the open candle came. So the middle of this space that they will leave, that they are kissing each other with, the middle of this space is what you call what? An open close. So when price is trading towards it, price tends to react from the middle of the candle. This middle of the candle is what you call an open close. And on the line charts, you can identify open close as all these bending things. You know, I told you A shape and V shape. A shape and V shape are the sharp, sharp ones. Like you see all this one, all these sharp, sharp edges, they are A shape and V shape killables. Now the open close are the bending ones. You see this one? You see how it bends? It's not straight like this. Let me look for another one. You see how this one bends like this too? It's not straight. And then now, if you look at it on the candle, what is this? You can see this is two of the same candles. This red candle and this red candles, both buying up, kissing each other. You see the open close here, right? The middle. This is a key level. Here too, the middle of these two candles like this, key level, open close key level. Okay, let's see how we can use open close key levels. Look at this. This is an open close key level. This first candle didn't reject from it, it broke it. But this second candle, what did it do? It rejected from it and sold. So this open close key level now is bullish. These two candles are bullish. So a bullish candle, a bullish open close is showing you what? It's telling you you should do what? You should buy, right? But now this candle that was now meant to drop down and buy, it didn't buy. What happened? It closed with a body. So you know, like I told you, when price disrespects a buy level for a body, that means you should now use this buy level to sell. If price was supposed to come here and buy and it didn't buy, instead it came here and then sold downwards. The next thing is to now use that key level to sell. Now look at this. This is the open close, the bullish open close, because these two candles were bullish. The middle of it is your key level open close. Now this candle broke it with a body, meaning it didn't buy again. So what? Your next two candles sold. You see how the first candle tapped it and rejected? And then the next candle, what happened? It just tapped it and sold down completely. Sold down completely. Let's look for more open close. Look at this. This is a sell open close. Did it touch it? Yes, this is a sell open close. Why? This candle and this candle printed down together consecutively. They printed down. This candle came, printed here. The next candle again. Immediately this one stopped. The next candle came again and printed down bearishly. So they were both sells. They were both sells, right? They were both sell candle. Now, the middle of this candle, where they are kissing, the middle of it is your what? Open close. Now, look at how price came to it. Immediately rejected with a wick and sold down. So that if you check now weekly, daily, 4 hours, just be looking. Because this is how, when I started, this is the exercise I did to train my eyes to see key levels. So just be looking anywhere you see, you'd see that even if price breaks it with a body, the next one it will use, it will reject from it, and then it will buy. Look at this now. What is this? This is an open close key level, right? But this is a bullish open close key level. Why is it bullish? Because the two candles that were printed consecutively were to the upside. Bullish open close key level are the ones printed consecutively to the upside. The middle is where your key level are. The bearish open close key level are the key levels printed consecutively to the downside. The bearish key level is where? The middle. Now, what is this? With this theory I just explained, where this key level is what? A bullish open close key level. And you see the middle of it? Price reacted from it. Exactly. Now look at it. Price tapped it. Boom, boom. This day, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day. Price bought for 6 days consecutively. Now, knowing this, you would already know that okay, this thing reacted from a bullish level. Imagine now catching buy straight for 6 days. For 6 days, when people are confused, what are they doing? Are they buying or selling? You already know that all you have to do these 6 days is to buy until and then look at where price now sold from. Price now sold from this key level again. Boom. You see? So now with this theory, you understand that what price actually does is price moves from key level to key level. Look at this. From an open close key level, price reacted and bought. And then where did it sell from again? A V-shaped key level, an A-shaped key level rather. And remember, A-shaped key levels are used for selling. You see this? A-shaped key level. And this is where price now sold from again. Boom. So this is key levels. This is basically key levels. This is how to identify key levels. And they work on almost every pairs. This is Forex pairs. If you go to the crypto space, if you go to the crypto space, you'd see that key levels work almost everywhere. Let me clear chat. You'd see key levels work almost everywhere. This is an open close key level. Got disrespected the first time. Remember, this is a bearish open close key level, so it's meant to be used for sales, right? But what happened? It got disrespected with a body. That means it didn't sell. When price came to this key level, it was supposed to now sell back down. This red candle didn't sell back down. What did it do? It broke it up and closed as a body, meaning it didn't sell. So what now happened? The next candle now did what? The next candle now came to what? Buy from the key level. So a sell key level that has been disrespected will turn to what? Will turn to a buy key level. And a buy key level that has been disrespected will turn to a sell. Look at this. What is this? This is a V-shaped key level. And you can see price rejected from it with a wick and bought up. This what? This is a V-shaped key level. As you can see, price tapped the key level, drew down small, then overall it rejected with a wick and bought up. And now look at it on the line chart. You see there are all the sharp objects, the V-shaped sharp objects I pointed on the line chart. So a line chart would help you guide you through the process of seeing it, of seeing the key levels. Look at this again. This is a V-shaped key level. And when price came to it, it bought up. And if you check the line chart, V-shaped key level. So it's not only on Forex pairs, it works on every pair. This is an open close key level. And you can see all the whole buy rejections. It tapped it, bought, tapped it, bought, tapped it, bought, tapped it, bought. So the key levels work on everything, both Forex, cryptos, futures, stocks. Let's check NAS 100. NAS 100 key level is respected a lot, trust me. All these stocks, key levels is Jesus Christ. Key levels respected a lot. Now what is this? A key level. Bam. If I draw my line chart, what is this? You see it reacted from this V-shaped key level. You see this is a V-shaped key level, the sharp object. And what happened? When price touched it, it bought up. Where did it not sell again? Look at where it sold from. It sold from an open close key level. This open close key level here. Boom. Let me zoom in. What can you see? Two consecutive candles kissing each other. The middle of it, there's a bearish, two consecutive candles to the downside, indicating what? A bearish open close. Price reacted from it and then sold down massively. If you check the line chart, look at this. What is this? This is a bending. Remember what I told you? You can identify open close key levels on the line chart with bends. You see how it bends? Exactly. And now what's this now? Now look at the massive sell. Price bought from here and sold from here. So price starts from a key level. With this theory, you can establish the fact that price will start from a key level and also end what? Also end from another key level. Key levels are what pushes price because they are levels, they are psychological levels in the market where price tends to reverse from. So that is what pushes price. You see this key level now, this is a key level disrespected by all these bodies. He didn't buy here, he didn't sell here, he didn't buy. And then when he now tapped there, what happened? The buy now happened. Boom. So key levels are places in the market where price tends to react from. This is just intro to key levels and how to identify them. You guys, do you guys have any questions? This is the first topic about key levels and how to identify them. We did it on daily and on you can do it on monthly, on weekly, on daily. They work everywhere.
Yeah, I have question.
Okay, yes, who has a question? Who's talking? Yeah, what's your question? I can't see who's talking. Okay, yes, David, what's your
Oh,
question?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, say your question. I'm hearing you.
Oh, that's all. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you. Say your
I
question.
have a question concerning these key levels. I'm seeing
Okay.
some rejection. That rejection, does it mean on the lower time frame? Uh, on the lower time frame, those rejections, are there any confirmation entries?
Yes, all these rejections that you see on the daily, we would take them through confirmations on the time frame lower than this. This is just basic introductions to key levels. On the lower time frame too, they also reject from key levels to key levels, but I was just showing you the daily time frame as high. Look at this. This is what? This is a key level on a 4 hour time frame now.
Okay.
Sorry. This is a key level on a 4 hour time frame. What key level is this used for sales? This is an A-shaped key level. If you check the line chart, what is
Uh,
this? An A shape, right?
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
A
when
shape.
good.
Yeah.
And when price came to it, what happened? You see the rejection. You see the rejection, and then what happened? You see the massive sell-off, sold, came back, sold, so everywhere. If you check 5 minutes self, I'm also sure, although I don't really trade on the 5 minutes, but price is fractal. If you check 5 minutes, you'd see key levels. Look at the current markets now. What is this? A bullish key level? A bullish key level. Where is price reacting from
Yeah.
currently? Where is price reacting from currently? The open close. And look at
Attack
it.
here.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
buying. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So key levels are fractal, they're on every time frame. Don't worry about the confirmations. We would all do that. Now we're just talking about the basics. Yeah, we're just talking about the basics
Oh,
of key level. See it on
okay,
this
man.
thing again. On 5 minutes again. What is this? An open close key level. This is an
Oh,
open close key level
yeah.
to the downside, right? The first candle, this
Yeah.
open close key level to the downside, meaning we are supposed to sell. But what happened? The first candle broke it. So what does that mean
Yeah.
now? So the next candle that taps it to do what? Buy.
Yeah. So I was buying.
So now you see the same logic we're seeing on the daily, even to as little as the 5 minutes, it's still the same logic. It bought up to where? Where did the buying stop? See this key level here
At an A shaped.
at an A-shaped key level. Exactly. So you see price does go from key level to key level, both on the higher time frame or the lower time frame, it goes from key level to key level. When it now came down again, what now happened? This was supposed to be used for sale. It got disrespected. It got used for buy. So now this is a buying key level. It got disrespected again. What does that now mean? Buying will be used for selling. So you now see price now came to tap it again. Boom.
Yeah.
What did you now see? A massive sell-off to the what? To the downside. And this isn't even forex. So this is a stock. See, this stock. This is NAS 100. These futures. These are stocks. So you can see it happens everywhere. So that's the theory about price. Price goes for liquidity, which is money, and key levels, which are levels in the market where price reacts from. This is the main psychological key level. You might this might not have been your first time of hearing about key levels. You might have heard key levels as psychological levels that price react from blah 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 blah. But what is the main key level, the main one that price? What is actually the main thing that price is reacting from? That is where your key level come in. That is where this your A shape, your V shape, and your open close key levels are. So all these things are key levels down to the let me check 1 minute. Let me see. I don't really do that. Let's even see if it's 1 minute on stocks. I really don't even do 1 minute, honestly. Because I don't trade all these time frames. But I'm sure even on these time frames you would see something. Look at this now. Your first key level on the 1 minute. This is a V-shaped key level. This candle tapped it. Let me zoom in for you. This candle, this is the V-shaped key level. Oh. Look at it. This is the V here. What happened? This candle, this red candle tapped it, it bought up. There's an open close. See it, oh, open close on the 1 minute. See the tap, pa 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 pa, shut up. Look at this key level, V-shaped key level. Papa, shut up. You see how it's just going from key levels to key levels, even in the 1 minute time frame. Something as little as the 1 minute time frame. Look at this V-shaped key level. Boom. Everything is going. Look at this. Open close key level.
Open close.
Exactly.
Yes.
Boom. You see? Look at this. This is what? An A-shaped key level. Meant to be used
It's
for
11.
what? Cells, right? Got
Oh,
disrespected with
forgot
a
the
body.
exception
Meaning what? It will be used for what? Buys.
for book.
Boom.
Right.
So is it the
Yeah.
same logic that we were using on daily that you even at we need confirmation? You see, it's the same logic even on as little as the 1 minute. It's still the same thing. That's to show you it's not a fluke. It's not like I'm just saying it. No, price actually does go from key level to key level, from the low, even from the 1 second time frame to the highest. That's all price does. It's not like a fluke. What is this? A-shaped key level. What is this?
Keep key
Sell.
level.
Boom. So you see how it is open close key level here. Okay, price image here. You see this open close key level here used for buys. Got disrespected many times, and then when he came back here, got used for sell. Let me zoom in. You can see this is the open close. Got disrespected. Wanted to buy. Got disrespected. Boom. Came here. Tapped. Bought here, but it didn't reject. Broke out here. Sold here. So even if it didn't buy when you wanted it to buy. Like even if it get disrespected, it will still come back to use it no matter what. This one got disrespected a lot of times, but it still came back to use it. So it has to touch a key level for it to move. Price moves with key levels, and that is just the basic of key levels. That's just the first topic, the identity of key levels. Any more questions? We have less than a minute more.